Is Fender gearing up to release the first ever 7-string Stratocaster? The Big F has partnered with Chris Garza of Suicide Silence on a 7-string Strat, and he wants there to be a production run. There's a bigger version with this guitar. Well, that's according to guitar.com anyway. So it looks like Fender are taking a foray into the world of 7-string guitars. Not sure how I feel about this, but I'm not against it or anything, not by any means. Before we take a look at the Fender adding strings to my beloved Strats, this dude. Hi, it's Andy from the future. Before I jump right into the video today, I've got a huge favour to ask. If you enjoyed the video, you found it informative, helpful, entertaining, anything like that, could you be so kind as to drop a like on the video? Leave a comment and say hi. YouTube is really competitive right now, and all the little free things such as likes, comments, anything like that, it really helps the channel out. Thank you so much. Back to the video. So, Fender has partnered with Chris Garza of pioneering deathcore band Something Silence to create the first ever 7-string Stratocaster. Tongue twister. Garza explains on his Garza podcast that the project has been in the works for more than 6 years, headed by Javier Cuba of the Fender Custom Shop. 6 years? Like 6 whole years. I mean, I get it. Look, Chris, he's probably been touring and making albums and stuff. I mean, a musician's life is a busy one. But 6 years for a guitar? Well, the model is the first official Fender 7-string entry-level friendly brand. Squier, which exists under Fender's family of brands, has dabbled in 7-strings before. Right, now I just want to make this perfectly clear to everyone watching, I am not a 7-string expert. Not in any way, shape or form. In fact, I didn't actually get my first 7-string until this year. Now I'm a fan. But I do recall actually trying one of the 7-string Squiers a little while ago, and I didn't like it. It just didn't feel right. It felt cheap. I think it was a Showmaster, and I had a Showmaster 6-string, which is really weird because the 6-string was an epic guitar. 7-string, not so much. It just didn't feel well put together. And yeah, I know it was a Squier, but I picked up a Harley Benton 7-string, brand new, for half the price of a Squier, and it's an epic guitar. I made a video. Feel free to go and check it out. Now, anyone who has followed the channel for a while will know that I do like Fender Strats a lot. My number one guitar for recording and playing live is indeed a Fender Strat, with noiseless pickups. God, I love this guitar so much. So, a 7-string Fender Strat is something that I may definitely be interested in. I mean, if the price is right. I mean, if I need to sell a kidney and stuff, I'm just not doing it. Garza says that the new guitar has a mahogany body, maple neck, ebony fretboard with no fret markers, and luminlay glow-in-the-dark side dot markers. I've had issues my entire career where the lights go out and I have no idea where I'm at, he explains. He adds that the model has 24 jumbo frets, a 26.5-inch scale length, and bare-knuckle aftermath humbuckers. Plus 1 volume knob and 1 3-way switch. Nothing crazy, he summarises. The guitarist has even teased a potential production run. There's a bigger vision with this guitar, he says. I do want this to be a signature model at some point. We'll see what happens. Garza has already played his 7-string Strat live, debuting during Something Silence's set at Mayhem, California on the 12th of October. Fans instantly took note of the new model, with one comment under YouTube footage of the show reading, "Yo." Who says yo? Yo, Garza finally got Fender to make him more 7-strings. Okay, so look, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a huge Silence fan. I know who they are, and if one of their songs comes on, I'm not going to turn it off. So any decision that I'm going to make about whether or not I want one of these guitars won't be based on whether it's a signature model or not. I mean, I watched a few of the videos before I started this video. Chris is a crazy talented guy. I was very impressed. Now, the rest of this article is just filler about, deathcore and metalcore and stuff like that. And I'm not really bothered about all that. There's not why we're here. I'm here for this guitar. I mean, it does look pretty, doesn't it? I mean, I am loving the purple. I mean, this is probably the purplier purple that I've ever purpled in my purple. It's a good looking guitar. Maple neck? Check. No tone knob? Check. Bare knuckle aftermath pickups? Yes, count me in. Right, I spoke about the new Fender Ultra 2 line the other week, and I mean, they seem cool enough, but I mean, $2,500 for a guitar that, in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that innovative, is it? It just seems excessive. I mean, for the money they want for a Fender Ultra 2, I can go and buy 2 new Strats and still have some change. But yeah, the innovations that, I don't know, man, they just don't seem like worth the extra money. But anyway, this new 7-string, we'll call it the Chris. The Chris, it seems pretty cool. Now, more and more guitar players are using 7-strings these days. I mean, my first ever proper guitar was a Strat, and Strats will always hold a very special place in my heart. But recently, I needed a 7-string for a project I was working on, and I did not want to spend a fortune on one. You know, just in case it was something that I'd never use again, or I didn't like playing it. Now, I looked around for a cheap one, but I couldn't find anything, and that's why I got the Harley Benton. My thinking was that if I never used it again, it would, you know, it'd be no great loss, and I could hang it on the wall or something, and it looks cool. But it turns out I actually enjoy playing a 7-string, and I am still on the lookout now for a better one, an upgrade if you will. Now, I've been looking at Ibanez and I've been looking at Jackson's. I'm a huge fan of both brands. I remember seeing like Head and Monkey from Korn, you know, playing Ibbies like 20 years ago, the 7-string one, so I was probably leaning towards an Ibanez 7-string. But now you're telling me there's a chance that I could have a real, like, proper 7-string Strat. I'm actually going to hold off on buying a 7-string and see what happens with this, because I'm really interested in it. I think this might actually be my next big guitar purchase. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Fender should be making 7-strings, or, but you know, just talk about it in the comments. Leave a comment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I really appreciate you guys. And don't forget, I stream every Wednesday and Saturday, 9 PM UK time, where we just talk about guitars and amps and guitar gear and stuff. So hopefully I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.